Welcome in, beautiful soul travelers. My name is Marie at Indigo Earth, and I am here to do a reading for our water sign Scorpio. Welcome in, Scorpios. You are ruled by the planet Mars and Pluto. Mars is a planet of aggression and sexuality, and Pluto is a planet of power and transformation. Your drive is to transform. You are our shamans. You are our leaders. Your duality is to be both passionate, yet you can be destructive. But you are here to create. I create is your mantra. Welcome in, cross watchers. You could be connected to or in a relationship with a Scorpio. You are here to see what's going on with your person. So feel free to swap around the characters throughout the reading. You know your relationship best. Your connection best. Here we go. Getting your theme for the reading out, Scorpio. Time is fluid, not linear, even though that's how we live it. So anytime you come across this message and you were drawn in by the title was a time that you were meant to see it. Please be open to that. And you and I are working together in a quantum level. Our energies are working together to bring a message to you for the highest atonement of soul growth and soul evolution for yourself as well as for all living deities on this planet. As the micro, so the macro goes. So use your discernment throughout the reading. Use your inner knowing. Look for those intuitive hits. This is where you start learning to exercise your intuition. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And if you like the content being shared with you, like and subscribe to the channel so that other Scorpios may get the messages that might be needed for them as well. Appreciate your support and glad to have you here. Let's see where we go with you today, Scorpio. Your theme is a Chariot, and then you got the Lovers. Something moving forward in a relationship. And Lovers doesn't necessarily have to be an intimate connection. It can also be, you know, with friends, a best friend, or with siblings, or, you know, parents and children, or a relative, or it can just be a very emotional connection for you. And it could be an intimate one. So, we got the Chariot. Things are moving forward for you. Let's see where we go with this for you today, Scorpio. This message is for Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for Scorpios, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. One more time. Messages for Scorpios, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching. Thank you. All right, here we go. Ready? Your overall energy, Four of Swords. There's some healing going on. Recovery, rest, rejuvenation. Your situation, Ten of Wands. Carrying a heavy load. Something's been bothersome. There's been a struggle. Some sort of struggle. This could be to an illness, and now somebody's recovering from an illness, but there's had to be some perseverance here. Your opportunity, the Hierophant. Wise counsel. This is earth energy coming in, specific to Taurus. But this is about wise counsel, seeking higher counsel, seeking higher wisdom, seeking higher knowledge. You know, prayer, meditation, Reiki, energy healing, sound healing, quantum healing. That's your opportunity. What the universe is co-creating with you. Seven of Wands, stand your ground. Stay put. This could be about energetic boundaries as well. Energies that surround you that you might not be aware of. King of Swords. Truth. Clarity. Authenticity. Standing in the raw power of what's real. When I see this card right now, I'm getting this in my head. I don't know how many of you have not read the Course in Miracles, but maybe heard of the Course in Miracles. Marianne Williamson teaches on this. But the saying that says the whole book is based on the premise that which is real can never be threatened, and that which is unreal doesn't exist. Herein lies a peace that passes all understanding, or the peace of God. That just came to me to share that. Somebody needed that. Energies that are coming in. Two of Pentacles. This could be making a choice or going back and forth. Having to split. Energies that are fading away. Strength. I see this as trying to control something rather than losing your vital power. How you're showing up in this situation. The World. Endings and new beginnings. What's right in front of you that you need to contend with. The Fool. Releasing, surrender, and letting go. Let go, let God. What's right in front of you that you are, I'm sorry, your hopes and fears. Six of Swords. Having to leave something behind. And your outcome. Raw truth. New beginning in raw truth. Raw realness. That which is sustaining. But you got that with the Nine of Swords. Scary. This could be about having to face something that's very real. It's bringing some anxiety and some fear. So, overall, this reading, there's definitely a change here. There's going to be a release of letting go of something that you've been carrying, right? That you've been holding on to. This is about standing in your ground, standing in your power. This could be about somebody maybe close to you who has taken on an illness or is in rest and recovery. So we'll see where we go with this, but I think this lovers, this is about someone very heartfelt to you. Very heartfelt. There's going to be some fast-moving energy here. But we'll see where we go with the reading. All right. So, Scorpios. Let's find out. This is your situation, the Ten of Wands. Seems like there's a lot going on here. A lot of stressors. Trying to persevere. Trying to do it all. Trying to hold up the fort while you're cooking dinner, doing the laundry, working. You got the Six of Pentacles. This could be looking at your value in a situation, understanding your value in a situation. There may be a whole lot more giving right now. That might be a burden that you're carrying. If you're caring for like an older adult, or you could be in an industry where you work, you are in like nursing or PCA, personal care assistants, or it could just be in general, people around you in general. Yeah, I saw the conflict sign. Lots of people. You might be being the peacekeeper right now. One more, please. Oh, she wants to come out. The Empress. You are the all in all right now. Everybody's depending on you. The Empress is kind of the one in charge. She is the one who has the resources. She is the one who kind of divvies everything out. Make things happen. This is a lot to take on. You're taking on a lot. This is a lot to take on, and you're looking at your value in this. Who's getting what? What's coming back to you? How much is going out as compared to how much is coming in? Let's look at what the Hierophant is. This is covers the Four of Swords. This is your opportunity. So far we have air signs here. We have Cancer. We have Taurus. We have Leo. We have another air sign. Clarify the Hierophant, please. There's, whoa, we got two messages coming through here. There's an inkling or a thought, and now there is a message coming forth. Both messages. Both are about something's coming forth about some clarity or some truth about something. It started off with kind of maybe, but now it's like taken flight. Whatever this message was, whatever this clarity is. One more, please. Whatever it is illuminating the situation, because we got the Sun. Oh my God, and the Queen of Swords. So this is something coming in that is really making things clear. There's been, you know, it started off maybe a little bit unsure, and then it took form. It took form, and it illuminated something. And now you're sitting with the truth, like the real full raw truth of it. This could be, you know, the Hierophant. This too is about systems, like medical system, banking system, educational system. This is like the paradigms and the dogmas that we as a society agree to. So I mean, this could be something coming from like a doctor, a lawyer, news from someone that's respected, that has like an authoritative presence or an credentials, right? The experts. So let's see what the Seven of Wands is. This is about standing your ground. This is what the universe is co-creating with you. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please, for Scorpio. King of Pentacles. Staying very grounded. That's Earth energy coming in again. So I will definitely be looking at Earth energy in the extended. This is resourceful. This is, so you got standing your ground. Oh, the High Priestess. Standing your ground, listening to your intuitive process and trusting it. This is dependable, trustworthy, loyal, centered, stable. It's like a rock that can't be moved. King of Pentacles, right? It's a very earthy energy that is like, I'm getting grounded and just secured. And you got the High Priestess here, so this is standing in your inner knowing. This is like having, I'm not going to say faith. This is like knowing, like embodying knowing that you know that you know. You just know. Give me one more on this, please. Standing in your certainty, relying on your instincts, relying on your gut knowing, not reaction, your gut instincts. Eight of Wands, communication coming in. So regardless of the communication coming in, the universe is helping you stand your ground. Listen to your intuitive process. Know that you know that you know. Stay centered, stay focused, stay loyal. Stay steadfast, diligent. So let's see what the Two of Pentacles is. Looks like a decision has to be made here. We got the Star. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, and we got the Page of Pentacles. I need one more with this. So the Star is about healing. It's also about setting your wishes or communicating with your angels. It is about communicating with your higher guides, your higher knowing, your higher wisdom. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy, luck and expansion. It's also about change. Things turning in your favor. We had the Page of Pentacles. Through this process, you are learning something different, right? Page of Pentacles is about new opportunities, new connections, good news, plans becoming a reality. And the Queen of Pentacles is, this is that earth energy again, about taking care of yourself, being grounded, being centered, being in nature. Looking with signs and synchronicities. This is about maybe working with or connecting with animals, you know, like equestrian therapy or, you know, rescue animals. I don't know where it's coming from, but that's what I'm getting. This could be about deciding how to heal maybe, you know, how to help somebody heal. There might be a change in maybe what you thought was kind of traditional, because this is very traditional, the Hierophant, your opportunity here, something very traditional, and you might be looking at something now a little bit more alternative. Might be looking at, you know, something that's more of in the healing arts, Reiki, quantum healing, energy healing, sound healing, a naturopath, an osteopath, plant medicine. You got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here too. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here. So this is a very much a power dynamic. So if this is a relationship, there is equal balance here. There's equal balance of something trying to equal itself out. That's what the Six of Pentacles is. Somebody may have been, so we got two scenarios going here. If this is a relationship, okay, there may have been an imbalance in give and take. One person's giving more and the other one is taking more, okay? And the universe is helping you create boundaries, staying strong, sturdy, and steadfast, and listening to your gut and be able to speak your piece, right? So you're having to make a decision. This is what's coming in. You're having to make a decision on what's more important to you. Healing your inner self, which is going to kind of change the way, the course of how things are going. You're going to be learning something new, something different. You're going to be making new connections. You're going to be being provided new opportunities because you're starting to learn how to take care of yourself, how to self-reflect, and to give self-knowledge. If this is about a person that you love very much who may have taken ill, this is about finding alternatives. Some kind of truth has come in that has kind of given you illumination, maybe from a doctor, maybe from, you know, somebody who's in the medical field. Somebody's been carrying the load of this, maybe, you know, having to take care of everything. And now you might be looking at different ways of healing methods, different ways of healing alternatives. So let's find what the world is, because this is about change. Endings and new beginnings. So let's clarify what the world is for Scorpio, please. The moon, something's hidden, or something was hidden. Doesn't look like it can't be hidden too long, because you got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here. They don't play. You got the Six of Cups. So this is nostalgia, memories, something, this is childhood stuff. This is remembering back, thinking back on things. And we have the Ten of Wands. Give me one more, please. So there could be some things that are coming up right now that are triggering childhood memories, childhood things that maybe happened back in childhood. That may have been somewhat hard to, you know, you got the Ten of Wands. You got the Ten of Wands twice because you got it in your situation, and now you got it down here and how you're showing up. That maybe, you know, you carried the burden a lot. Maybe you never spoke about it. The moon. Maybe you kept this inside. And now things are changing, and it's time to move away from that. You're leaving that behind. It's time to work with that and heal that and let that go so that you can leave it behind. If this is about a relationship, an intimate connection, okay, so, okay, let me back up. I got it. If this is about an illness, somebody very close to you who's ill, it has triggered and brought up childhood memories, okay, of you remembering carrying a lot of the weight. Even back then, you're still carrying a lot of weight of what's going on right now, okay? These are things maybe that you haven't thought of before, that have been hidden, that you haven't spoken about. And now this is changing. It's time to move away from that, leaving that behind. If this is a relationship, somebody from the past may be coming back. You don't see this coming, okay? You might not know about this. It's hidden. There's been a lot of baggage or heaviness maybe from this past relationship. Okay, maybe this person is going through some healing, but it looks like you carried the burdens or the most of the relationship, and you're moving away from that now because you're setting good boundaries, right? You're setting good boundaries and you're asking good questions. Queen of Swords. You're asking good questions. There's been truth about the relationship that's been revealed to you, and there's truth about the relationship that has been revealed to you, maybe through seeking higher counsel, that has brought you some healing, as well as maybe the person that you were in a relationship with. Could be, could not be. I don't know yet. But now a decision needs to be made. Do you keep going in your healing, or do you turn back? Okay? And so you've got to learn something new, because this person is coming back around. The baggage still seems to be here. You're moving away from it. There's going to be a change in course of direction here. Definitely a change in course of direction. So we got two different scenarios going here. Okay? And so far, the signs that are showing up is earth signs coming in pretty loud. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got a fire sign there. We got an air sign. We got a lot of air signs in here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an earth sign, Cancer, an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, I will look at those two in the extended. So let's see what this Fool is. This is what's right in front of you that you need to contend with. This is about facing your fears, surrender, letting it all go. On a new journey, on a new trajectory. This could be walking unconscious as well. But let's see what this is about. It says releasing the burdens. This is releasing that shit and letting it go. Because you got the Six of Swords twice here. Six of Swords and how you're showing up in this situation. Right here. It says it's right here. Six of Swords. Different deck. Okay? Leaving it behind. And you've got it in your hopes and fears. Leaving something behind. Moving on. So let's see what the Fool is. Can you clarify the Fool, please, for Scorpio? Strength came out. Finding the strength and the courage. We got the Queen of Cups. Empathy and compassion and vision and psychic abilities. She is parallel with the High Priestess, which is in your, what the universe is crowning you with or co-creating with you. She is parallel to the High Priestess. She doesn't have access to the Akashic records, and I don't think she's been to Hades. And she doesn't really keep secrets. But she's very intuitive and very psychic. We have the Sun again. So this is where you're going to gain your vital energy. This is where you're going to gain clarity. This is where you're going to gain understanding, is staying in that place of your inner knowing, because you got the Hermit again, right? The Fool lets it go. What's right in front of you? Surrender. Letting it go. And standing in your... laying back and trusting your intuition and your intuitive process, being open to it. This is emotional intelligence, okay? This is listening to that inner guidance is what's going to lead you. The Sun. This is where you're going to get the clarity by staying in that inner journey. It's the inner journey. You got the Seeker here. This is what's going to give you clarity on what to do in this situation. Because if somebody's coming back from the past, it's very important that you stand your ground and communicate it. Okay, that you stay sturdy, steady, strong. There's a decision coming up. You know, by creating these boundaries, it may just change things. This person might not even stick around. We don't know. I don't know. But definitely there's gonna be a change. And you're gonna learn something through this process about yourself. And you're going to see, maybe understand that some of the past behaviors in relationships like that were from things learned through childhood and carrying a lot of the burdens maybe as growing up as a child. You're moving away from that. You've got moving away and you've got the world, right? Changes, changing, new beginnings. And this is now teaching you to release and let go. Pull on your own inner knowing, because now you have access to it. Okay, that vital force energy is going to help getting more clear and more clear and more clear and more clear, and stay strong in your seeking, in that inner knowing. Now, if this is about somebody who is ill, somebody very close to you who is ill, this is triggering some emotions and feelings from childhood. In understanding how maybe even in childhood you carried a lot of the weight in whatever, it could be a family situation or a friendship situation or a situation with this person that you're connected to, and you are going to move away from that. You're going to release that Fool. You're going to trust in the prayers that you've given out and in the in your intuitive nature that this thing that you learned knew that maybe this new healing alternative is going to work. It's going to bring clarity. You're going to stand in your vital power, because before you were trying to control everything, right? That's why there's so many burdens. And now you're listening to your inner guidance. But there's still some fear here, because this is a new way of doing things. This is a new way of standing in your truth, your outcome. And you have some fear here, rightfully so, right? Because your hopes and fears is moving away, leaving it behind. But You are standing in truth. The truth keeps getting louder and louder and louder, and the sun is in here twice. So in the extended, and that's fire coming up again. So I am going to look at earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, in the extended. I'm going to get a little bit more in this outcome for you. I'm going to look at what this King of Swords is down here in this energies that surround you that you might not be aware of. And I am going to get actions and advice for you. Okay, for those of you not going on to the extended, I am going to get a divine guidance to you from your higher self. We've got overthinking can spoil the magic. It's number 1. Okay. Overthinking can spoil the magic. Here's the essential meanings for you. Finding inspiration, new beginnings, setting out on your own path, following your intuition and trusting in the universe source, the courage to begin new projects, having a positive mindset, recognizing serendipity and opportunity. Here's your self-care messages. Naively jumping into something new with both feet, analysis paralysis and the fear of making the wrong decision, movement and progress blocked by your own doubts, not trusting your gut, worrying about outcomes before you begin, blocking or disregarding your intuition, obsessive planning and perfectionism, a need to learn new skills along the way. This is a trust card. The Go card, the finding the courage to step out card. It's a reminder to take action when you are feeling inspired by a big idea and to use the delicious energy of new beginnings to sustain your motion as you move into the sacred flow of making it happen. It is time to allow magical beginnings to take root. There is such a thing as blocking your own magic by overthinking, and sometimes trusting in the unknown is exactly what needs to be done. Jump in with both feet, bravely, passionately, foolishly even. There's your fool. Because when you know, you just know. Sometimes you can feel the righteousness of an opportunity as it blossoms in front of you. Embrace this divine timing and the authenticity of imperfection and leap towards your destiny. As you do, expect to up-level your skills in order to integrate these new lessons and new experiences. Because this sweet soul is where you learn to fly. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this helped. And until next time, I wish you the peace that passes all understanding. For those of you going on, the link is below, and I will see you over there. Bye-bye.